This episode of Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
Recording has started.
Hello and welcome back to Comic Capers. Still stuck in the middle of no man's land. I am Phil, and joining me as always is...
Hey y'all, it's Lilith Hellfire, and we are not stuck. We are enjoying a look back down a very amazing, nostalgic avenue, sir. It's one of the best things ever done by DC Comics, okay? I know it's 19 parts, but it's all very interesting.
We're 19 parts. They were a lot more.
Yeah. More like 52 parts.
But anyway, I mean, we'll have some bigger episodes, but this one, it's kind of like just like a bunch of like one and dones.
Yeah.
Because we got like 3 Batman, well, issue of Legends of the Dark Knight, Shadow, the Bat Detective, and then 2 Azrael.
Yeah. You know it's gonna be a bad week when there's 2 Azraels, I'm just saying. Although Azrael wasn't that bad this time around because we had the Joker, which kind of, and also the Joker was in another one of these stories too, and so was Mitzi. So there were like these running threads. It just wasn't like a very definitive connected tissue, like say Bread and Circus and Fear of Faith.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are definitely some common threads that are running through here. What do you want to start with? Legends of the Dark Knight and just work your way down? Or?
Yeah, let's do the Batmans and then we'll get to Azrael.
Okie dokie.
But yeah, so the first one, well, all the Batman issues are from June 1999, and then the Azraels are May and June 1999. Yeah. So, first one up, Batman, Legend of the Dark Knight, 118.
Now, if this wasn't like almost damn near ripped directly from like the animated series, I couldn't tell you what was it. Balance, I think is the name of the issue. Because he's sitting down because Leslie Tompkins invites him to tell stories to the kids.
Oh, Alfred, yeah.
Yeah. And it's like this thinly veiled illusion about Batman, Gotham, and the earthquake. And how Alfred almost got... I was like, Alfred can't handle himself until the plot says that he can't, I guess.
Mm-hmm. But, I mean, this happened on one of our other shows, but, again... Wade's World. Anyway, but... Again, another issue. I like the interior art better than the cover. I mean, the cover's not bad, but... Yeah,
like, I hate that whole thing. Oh, it's this great cover on the inside and then stick figure on the outside and then stick figures on the inside. It's never been that bad. Not even in the 30s, it wasn't that bad. People just like to over-exaggerate and be a troll. But yeah. I do find it surprising when I do like the interior work better than like the cover. But, I mean, I think the same artist that did the cover did the inside, so that might have something to do with it.
But yeah, it's basically Alfred telling stories of, like, a knight and his squire, and the panels are showing flashbacks, like, what the heck was Alfred doing while Bruce was all mopey for, 3 months?
Yeah, because Alfred is, like, always Bruce's catalyst to smack him around and get him to do the right thing, so. Mm-hmm. It's just kind of weird. Like I said, Alfred is... usually pretty solid until they decide they want to do something radical with Alfred.
And it's just so... I mean, I know they did it for story purposes, but it just seems weird that it's like... Even if Bruce didn't want to come back to Gotham, wouldn't he want to know where Alfred's at?
Considering it might be his daddy, yeah.
Oh!
That's my headcanon. You can't take it away from me.
Because the fanboys will be... outraged.
I'll besmirch both the Martha's names if I damn well feel like it.
There's my drop. Why'd you say that name?
Because I'm going to besmirch the hell out of them, that's why. But anyway. No, I think this was like... Unpopular opinion, bitches. That's what I'm here for.
One, bitches.
No, I think this is my second favorite story. Actually, surprisingly, Azrael, number 52 is my favorite story this week.
52 or 53?
52.
Oh, the one without the one that doesn't have the Joker?
Yeah, the one without. I like Mitzi. Don't judge me.
Okay, but I thought.
And plus, like Nicholas Scratch, like I'm going back and I'm thinking, yeah, there's something more of Nicholas Scratch.
I'm telling you, but I just thought I thought you were talking about him being all here for the Joker. That's why it just took me by surprise.
No, I just said that I liked it that he was in at least two of the 5 stories.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So.
But a lot of like in the Batman issues, like kind of like a different story. I don't want to say different storytelling. Well,
Legends of the Dark Knight should be expected based on its premise.
Yeah, but
I think it should have been more consistency. Well, I say Legends of the Dark Knight and Shadow of the Bat. Those two should have similar vibes.
Mm-hmm.
But like Azrael, he's a weird character.
But even like Detective, we kind of got like a flashback story in there. We'll get there, but
yeah.
But oh yeah, Legends of the Dark Knight might have like my favorite like panel. Well, of course, a splash page of the week. It's we get to the flashbacks. Get to the beginning of No Man's Land when those guys were going to toss Alfred off the bridge and Bruce comes flying down at them.
You know what that reminds me of? Huh. I'll get you, my pretties. I just like how they're just like, yeah. Oh wait, no, was that Detective or Shadow of the Bat where like Batgirl shows up in GCPD territory and they're like, yeah, tell your boss to stay out of Blue Boys territory, yeah. Like, so ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. I think it's a Detective, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Detective.
Gordon, I'm telling you, Gordon has issues in that.
Oh, but I like at the end of Legends of the Dark Knight where he's like, Two-Face has our undivided attention now.
I know, and then it's like, okay.
Now? Oh, honey.
Well, I think that's supposed to lead into that Cassandra Cain.
Yeah.
We're going to get the origin of Cassandra Cain, people. Stay tuned.
Yeah. My favorite thing about Shadow of the Bat is the Zaz gang. I love Zaz. And then, of course, that they're beating up the Cry gang. I'm like, yes!
Oh, yeah, we get the little old guy in his house. And
oh, yeah, Riley.
Yeah. Because, I mean, we got a little bit of Batgirl, but really don't get much of Batman in this. Yeah, it's like basically the gangs. I mean, yeah, you get the Zaz gang, you get Mr. Freeze, like
you get Red Devils, yeah.
Joker.
You get some of everybody.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think Batman actually makes an appearance in here, does he?
Honestly, I don't think so.
I remember, but yeah, I'm flipping through. Yeah, I don't think so. Like, you get some Batgirl in the beginning, and I think that's it. Then it's just like this old guy and like a bunch of the rogues.
Home Sweet Home. Which is actually kind of timely because we observed Veterans Day yesterday, so.
Mm-hmm. Written by Lisa Klink, so I wonder if this is the only one she did for No Man's Land,
Maybe. Because the name doesn't ring a bell for any of the other.
Yeah, because the Legends issue was Craig Rucka, who, of course, wrote a bunch. And then the Detective issue was Bob Gale again. From our beginning, first arc.
Back to the Future.
Yep.
Call me when somebody from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure has written something down. The only time travel movie you'll ever need. And it's got George Carlin, so suck it. Anyway. Where is my favorite line? I think it's from Shadow of the Bat, actually. Oh no. It's actually from it's from Azrael 53. It's about the Joker.
Wow. But here, let's get through Detective, like you were saying, Batgirl shows up in GCPD territory and
he's having an existential crisis, and it's just like, well, duh, because it's called Crisis of Faith, but I'm just like, I feel like I don't remember Batman being this whiny before this point. Like, I feel like this was like a new thing.
Oh, well, I think that was the whole thing of No Man's Land. It's like, Bane had broken his body, but now No Man's Land was like attempting to break his spirit. And
yeah, because I was thinking he wasn't even that whiny when he broke his back. My goodness. And it's like, I just cannot stand seeing his parents in flashbacks. Like, I just cannot do it.
Oh yeah, the Thomas Wayne thing, yeah.
It's like, is this where Zach got the Martha thing? Because I feel like this is where he got the Martha thing.
And the whole thing with the baby.
And then the dude's like, yeah, so, yeah, the dude that wanted to go to jail or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Which makes sense, honestly.
Because he was like, I'm a murderer, or something, because he was like beating on an already dead body.
I mean, that is a crime, but in no man's land, we're just gonna walk right past that. And then, like, I was like, was he gonna do the King Solomon and be like, I'll cut the baby in half? Like, I was totally waiting on that.
But women are like, don't you touch that baby. And I was like, okay, I guess that's not gonna work.
They're like, a madman in a bat mask is taking this baby. So many things can go wrong with this story.
But yeah, then we got a kind of like a morality story with Thomas Wayne, and sometimes it's okay to bend the rules. Or break them.
Or completely disregard them and be a vigilante. Because you have money and you can do that.
Well, one of the big things was Gordon, once he sees Batgirl, was like, it's a slap in my face. And his wife's like, a slap in your face.
Ugh, that wife of his. All I'm saying is I'm just doing the countdown, and I'll leave it at that.
You're evil.
She's about as annoying as season 1 Stabby Babs. That's all that I'm saying.
Wow. Let's get to part 19, and I don't think I have to worry
anymore. Exactly.
All right, let's jump into Azrael, because it seems like you're chomping at the bit for once.
No. So 52, like I said, Nicholas Scratch, like they kind of give this impression that he hypnotized the people into taking him over there, and there's like all these little interesting tidbits, and I really liked Mitzi.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, Nicholas Scratch comes back. I mean, even eventually, like.
And it's called Devil Down Below, so it's just like, come on. Like, I just want to, like, we have to get an interview and ask them, like, were certain storylines dropped, or what's going on?
I mean, Nicholas Scratch came back, like, even at the end of Azrael's series, like, around, issue 100, but it's like, yeah, he never seemed, like, overly, like, supernatural or anything, yeah. Oh, there's so much we have to talk to Denny O'Neil about.
So much.
Mr. O'Neil, can you give us like 2 hours?
But this also ends on kind of like a positive note, which I think a lot of Azrael stories didn't, which I think this is why it appealed to me, because he actually did reunite the lady with her kid or whatever, so.
Yeah, with the daughter, yeah.
Yeah.
But so, I was trying to remember, that's like, he fights Calabax and then he like disappears, but then it's like, I don't know if he ever finds him again.
You know better than me. I don't think I finished Azrael at all. Like,
I don't think he ever does, especially at least not in No Man's Land. I don't think he does. Maybe I'll have to do maybe I'll have to reread all 100 issues of Azrael over the break or something.
If you want me to read X-Men, we're not doing all of Azrael.
I said no. I said just for me, not for the.
Okay.
Just making you do the No Man's Land issues.
I do like the title of number 53, because Jellybean Deathtrap, like, that just sounds like a Willy Wonka scene. And then it's like, Batman goes, whenever the Joker's loose and quiet, expect the worst, he won't disappoint you. And I'm like, yes, this is my favorite kind of Joker story. I'm just saying.
I know, and then like, Azrael's still looking for Calabax. He's like, but he's a, cannibal, and he's like, oh, Batman's like, makes him a Boy Scout compared to the Joker.
Exactly. And this is like Joker's kind of like existential crisis as well. He's like, he wants to make all this trouble, and he's like the king of chaos, but he's not doing the chaos justice, and it's just a very kind of like sneak peek into his psyche. And I just kind of like stories like that with the Joker. And
but just like when Azrael shows up to like take down the Joker's like, no, he sent a second stringer. I was just waiting for like Azrael to scream, listen, Biatch.
Second is being generous, first of all.
No, I'll be like, listen, Biatch, I'm the guy during Nightfall who almost killed you, so I'd hold your comments.
You know what? I always just said the Joker should have just beat him to death with a crowbar, too. I'm just saying. Fight me, nerds!
I mean, we wouldn't be here if in Nightfall if he had just, like, Azrael just shot one of those things through his Joker's head.
Science reaches for the truth.
Really, dude?
Science reaches for the biggest.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Hey, now the window won't close. Okay, there we go.
Well, at least...
Damn ads. I try not to use ad blocker, and that's the thanks I get.
At least it's not the worst thing that could have popped up on your hard drive.
Come on. I wouldn't be perusing porn while we're doing this podcast. I save it for before or after, okay?
Okay. But, yeah, no, I don't know how much Azrael you've read, but I think this was probably, like, maybe one of the best points of the series is when he's in this suit.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
I mean, some of the early stuff was good, too, but, yeah.
As soon as they slapped Agent of the Bat on it, it was just like,
Well, no,
why?
Once he goes to the third suit, the one after this, it kind of was like,
It's a lot of wardrobe change for 100 issues, is all I'm saying.
And the art kind of goes a little down, in my opinion, too, after that, so.
Well, I think what happens is that certain properties become less and less of a priority.
Yeah.
And go into, whoever wants to do it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Although I do like at the end of 53 when Batman, like, gives him, like...
the pep talk.
He's like, yeah, good job, because, like, in some of the earlier issues, he's like, it was almost kind of like, what are you, an idiot? So at least, he saved the kid and he got some vindication there.
Yeah. Like I said, like, these issues aren't bad because, like I said, not a lot of the times, he did not get the win, which is weird for a Bat book. Kind of, sort of, quasi-Bat book. Pseudo-Bat book.
Well, it's kind of like, he's not Batman, he's not Nightwing,
It's not even Batgirl.
kind of like Bat in training.
Yeah. I feel like Batwing even got more wins than he did. I'm just saying.
Hell. Well, this was like a weird time in Azrael too, because he had that assassin training program into his head with like the old suit, and then we got the new suit, and he kind of like relearning like his fighting technique and everything.
Yeah. Any excuse is better than none. Overall, I would say this arc is a solid B-. Like I said, it didn't have like that continuity straight through all the issues.
I mean, there was some stuff that I liked better and stuff that I was like, but I think it kind of probably averages out to a B, a straight B for me.
Yeah, it's not terrible. It's just kind of, and it's not a slog or anything. It's just after coming off the two arcs that are so consistent with their arcs and where they want to be, they seem like kind of like a little wishy-washy. That's all.
Yeah, here I'm pulling up my list. I was just curious where we're going next.
Claim jumping?
I can't. Yes. Oh yeah, only 2 issues next episode. Yeah, the Legend and Shadow of the Bat claim jumping. Yeah. And then the one after, the one issue. Sorry, people. I tried to keep it, arcs together, and there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 issues the episode after that, but there's 2 Azraels in there, so.
Yeah.
So yeah, little one next episode. I can't wait till we get to the Nightwing stuff.
No, you don't say.
Ooh,
you know what I'm waiting. I'm waiting on my Cassie. So.
Yep, that's right. That's coming first, yeah.
We all have our little highlights, our own personal highlights. And
hey, Dick has to come and clean up Bruce's mess. What else in there?
You know why? Because he's better than Batman.
Get him in some Oracle stuff. Oh yeah, Oracle's gonna be in the next Azrael arc, which I think we get in 2 and 2 episodes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I said, the Azrael stuff through here is not that bad.
That's what I'm saying. This was like a higher point in the Azrael series. But should we make our special announcement?
Yes, let's.
You should have seen this all over social media, but if you haven't, if you're interested in No Man's Land and the TV show Gotham, guess what, people? My first podcast before the Bat is coming back right here on the Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks. So check it out starting in January. It'll be up every Monday as Newcastle crew goes on another hiatus because Legends of Tomorrow is taking a break until April.
DMCW scheduling.
That's all right. Well, that's all right. It should fit nice and perfect. At least
give me a date for iZombie, you monsters!
Hey, at least Gotham should fit right. That 12 episode should fit nice in that little break there.
How convenient! I honestly feel like that's why they moved it or something weird. Like that's just too out of the blue for me. I
know. I mean, it's different networks, but they are both DC properties. So I don't know. But But I think Gotham's going to be on Thursday, so it's not like they were going to be on the same night anyway.
Maybe, you know what? Maybe people will wait to watch Legends till Thursday. I mean, it's still on the 3-day live thing, so it counts.
That's when it used to be on Thursdays. Yeah.
So I don't know. I just feel like that's one of my little theories floating around because that's just odd.
So
but anyway.
So yes. So stay tuned here for
getting the gang back together.
The final 12 episodes of Before the Bat.
Get ready for some punny business.
That's right. The OG crew, me, Kelly, and Tyler will be back, and our official, unofficial backup, Lilith Hellfire.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm actually gonna catch up.
Because unlike when we originally did the podcast, like I'd never get that podcast with Lilith Hellfire these days.
Not a Gotham one, no.
Yeah, we never get to talk Batman, Lilith. Alright, should we get out of here?
Definitely. Hit the music!
On that note...
No, we gotta tell people where to find us. So, send us your thoughts on No Man's Land.
It's in the show notes.
Remember, yeah, I know, but what if people can't read? Anyway, or they're just lazy. Anyway, that's right, next episode, claim jumping, and... Again, send in your thoughts on any of the No Man's Land. capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Comic Capers on Facebook, @ComicCapersPod, and @CL Sidekicks on Twitter. Follow CL Sidekicks on Instagram. And the voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And Lilith Hellfire, where can people find you?
If you nerds want to fight me, you should know this by now. You can find me at Nerd. You can find me at Lilith Hellfire on Twitter or at Lilith Hellfire 86 on Instagram. And if you are into Superman and or Smallville, be sure to check me out at Save Me Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and or Instagram.
All right, so.
And Philip, if Denny O'Neil wants to get in touch with you so he can make an interview.
Please, Mr. O'Neill, email me, nightwingpdp@gmail.com, and on Twitter, I am at nightwingpdp. See, I'm a big Bat fan. It's right there, nightwingpdp. Alright. Enough praising ourselves. That's right, so if you love Batman, stay tuned every week. We're smack in the middle of No Man's Land, and coming in January, review the last 12 episodes of Gotham. Say, I go back, listen to all those Before the Bat. Say you were there at the beginning and I be there at the end. We raised it up and now we're gonna burn it all down! With Hellfire. So, get your double star. Stay with us now, and then in January, get a double dose of Batman every week.
We definitely have to get Crystal one week. She's on our time zone now.
Definitely. Oh, that's right. Definitely. Get all our friends in here at some point. Yes. Join us next time.
Sounds like a plan. Have a good night.